It's a dangerous world for our families. Poverty, war, disease, destructive social trends. In order to keep my family safe and help them to thrive, I focus on 3 core ideas that I'll describe here in more detail. I'm Dr. Family Man, and I'm here to give busy people simple ideas to help them take care of their families in a complicated world. So, Dr. Family Man, what's with your name? Well, I am part of a family with 3 kids and 1 wife, and I earned a doctoral degree in education. Dr. Family Man. Now let's be clear up front, having a PhD does not make me any smarter than anyone else who can read books. But I have learned a few things about taking care of families along my life journey, and I'll be sharing some of those stories and thoughts in this channel. Also, I'm not here just to talk to other dads or other fathers like me. I'm here for anyone who is living life with other people and wants to take care of them. Family are just the people in your life that you feel a responsibility to care for and protect. You may be a grandparent, a sister, uncle, or just a friend to others that you care about. So let me share a little background about myself and why I'm here. There are a lot of problems in the world, issues that I care about that I would like to change. Human rights abuses, global poverty, inequality, corruption, extremism. I used to want to be a big deal. I had big ambitions for life, but all that changed once my wife and I started to grow our family. Once our kids entered our world, my dreams were just no longer as important to me as they once were. My new ambition became giving my family the best life that I could give them and protecting them from harm as best as I could. For instance, to keep our family safe, we moved out of the city and into a more rural location in the foothills of the Cascade Mountains of the Pacific Northwest. Here, our family can ride out a catastrophic event safely, such as a war, natural disaster, or pandemic. Being out here gives us an added degree of safety, but you can still keep your family safe in the city as well. Though I am not a hardcore prepper, I do want to take reasonable steps to prepare for the worst, and I'll be talking more about that on this channel too. For many years, I worked toward earning more income for my family through a career in higher education, which I enjoyed. But earning more money, while very important, is not the primary thing that my family needed from me. They also needed me to invest in my relationship with each of them. They needed more of my time. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to reorder my life right now. I've left my career and I am now working to build a new lifestyle where I can put my family first instead of a job. Because you see, I don't want my family to just survive, I want them to thrive. And as you come along this journey with me, I also want you to become confident about your family's well-being by using some of the tools and ideas that I'll be sharing with you here. By the way, if you are on a similar journey and you want to learn with me, click that subscribe button below. It really helps to support this channel. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever I drop a new video. Now back to those 3 core areas that I focus on to take care of my family. I want my family to thrive physically, emotionally, and financially. Physical thriving means keeping my family safe from external threats like natural disasters, pandemics, diseases, military conflicts, home intruders, or other physical dangers. Of course, there's never a 100% guarantee of keeping your loved ones safe, but there are many things that we can do to reduce risk and be prepared to weather life's difficult storms. All that I'm saying is that disasters will occur over the next few decades, and we want to be as prepared as possible to keep our loved ones safe and teach them how to keep themselves safe in this very uncertain world. So what do I mean by emotional thriving? Emotional thriving to me means helping my kids to become confident, compassionate, and contributing members of society who have joy in their lives. It's much easier to become an emotionally healthy adult if you grow up in an environment with emotionally healthy parents. So my wife and I work on ourselves all the time to grow and learn and be healthy examples to our kids. We want them to thrive mentally and emotionally. In my family, I'm not just a father, I'm also a husband. And so I'm mindful of my relationship with my wife, and I want to learn how to be a better husband. I won't be perfect. No one is a perfect spouse, but I can learn and grow and become a better partner if I care about my wife by investing in our relationship, because I want her to thrive emotionally as well. Financial thriving for me means freedom. It doesn't mean that I intend to become super wealthy. I just simply want my family to have the resources needed to live a comfortable life, to be prepared to weather natural disasters, social disasters, and be able to help our family and friends and charities whenever we can. Now, for most of my adult life, I have worked for someone else and received a salary, which gave me a sense of financial security. I had some stability, but most of my time belonged to my employer. I didn't have time freedom. But recently I've realized that my wife and I, We can have both financial security and time freedom if we work strategically to become financially independent. This means that when my kids develop passions around something, my wife and I will have the financial ability to support them in their interests and dreams, not to mention having the time freedom to engage with our kids in their dreams. So we're at the beginning of this journey. We have 3 kids and a mortgage, and the pressure is on. But my wife and I are ready to do the work and create a new financial reality for our family. If you're connecting with what I'm saying here, can you hit that like button so that more people will join us here and we can all work together to help take care of our families? So as you can see, I have not arrived at some pinnacle of success. I want to grow more proficient in these 3 areas because I care about my family and I want them to thrive. I'm on a journey, and I invite you to come along with me. So if you want to hear more about my thoughts on physical thriving for my family related to disaster preparedness, self-sustainability, and personal protection, and get a tour of our 5 acres in the forests of the Pacific Northwest, click on this video in just a few moments. If you want to hear more about emotional thriving, where I talk about my thoughts on fatherhood, parenting, marriage, and our overwhelming 21st century culture, click on this video here in a few moments. If you'd like to hear more about financial thriving, I'll talk here about my own journey with money, my evolving views, my personal goals, and the strategies that I'm implementing to get to financial freedom and prepare for future economic upheavals. So here are the 3 options that you can click on now to come along this journey with me. Thanks for watching. Now go and take care of your family.